You know, I never imagined that a single book has the power to transform someone's life.
What?
Now, this book has. But first, let me take you back to June of 2023 when this book came in this box. It came during a time when, come closer, Fourth Wing was all over social media, so it's safe to say I had no idea what Divine Rivals is all about. I can carry on talking about myself, but let's talk about the real star of the show. Divine Rivals is a young adult romance fantasy. It follows two of our main characters, Iris Winnow and Roman Kitt. The story is set in a way that makes you feel like you are in World War One. Imagine Wonder Woman, the film, those kind of vibes. Both Iris and Roman works for newspaper in their hometown. They are both competing for the same position. Iris and Roman are on two polar opposites. Iris is the main breadwinner of her family as her mother can no longer function. This is after her older brother enlisted to go to the front lines. Roman, on the other hand, comes from a very wealthy and influential family. Now, because of their differences, their rivalry starts. Iris can't wrap her head around why someone as privileged as Roman would go for the job that she wants. Now, on the flip side, Roman can't understand how someone as not privileged as Iris can even be considered a threat to him. One day, Iris writes to her brother and just slides it under her wardrobe, not expecting anything, nothing whatsoever. To her surprise, though, someone writes her back. Now, she is aware that the person who writes her back is not her brother. We, as the readers, know that this is none other than Mr. Roman Kitt. This is the start of the back and forth writing between Iris and Roman, where they take us on a journey about how two very different people find love and comfort in a time of war. Divine Rivals is narrated from a third-person omniscient perspective. I love how Rebecca Ross manages to write beautifully that I connected with all the characters. Now, from experience, I found this quite difficult when multiple point of views were being introduced. However, Rebecca does it well that I loved Iris and Roman and all the other side characters. I also like the softness of the magic system involved in this world. Magic is apparent and present in this universe, but it's not the main focus. A perfect example of this is when Iris goes into a shop. The products know how much Iris can actually afford, so all the products that are within Iris's price range move forward, and everything that she can't afford move back. This frustrates her to no end, but it's a cute touch. This is also a slow burn romance. Now, between reading Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, this was a breath of fresh air, and I loved the slow burn romance in this book. Now, to set our expectations, as I mentioned, it focuses heavily on character development and the romance between Iris and Roman. If you are someone who's looking for intense spiciness, or someone who is excited by a fast-paced, plot-heavy story, this book may not be for you. So going back to how this book changed my life, it is safe to say that I loved this book. I loved it so much that I recommended it to my friend Oscar, who at that time wanted to get back into reading. And because I loved it, I was like, yes, let me recommend it to you. Fast forward to the present, for context purposes, 8 months has passed. Oscar, up to this point, has not read the book. And that is the reason why I started this channel, because I desperately felt lonely to not be able to talk to someone about a book that I absolutely loved. So I decided to talk to you. Happy reading!